Well, it's safe to say 2020 was an incredibly tough year for the aviation industry. I spoke with management at Tyler Pounds Regional Airport to get a sense of the challenges they've had during the pandemic and the lessons they've learned through a tough year. 2020 brought an unprecedented drop to air travel. In April of 2020, airlines carried 96% fewer passengers than April of 2019. On December 31st of 2020, over 1.5 million fewer people passed through TSA checkpoints than on that same day in 2019. The drop in passenger traffic happened in East Texas as well.
I like to back up through the summer. We saw, about a fifth of the traffic that we were seeing.
Davis Dixon is the manager of Tyler Pounds Regional Airport and says that COVID-19 has also thrown a wrench in some of the airport's short-term goals. A new instrument landing system is mostly ready, but needs approval from the Federal Aviation Administration, another delay that can be chalked up to the pandemic.
It requires a lot of coordination with FAA, but it's really caused those kind of delays just for the inability for people to be on job sites or materials being delivered. So that's one of the impacts we're seeing here.
The pandemic also required a sudden change to nearly every layer of airport operations, an industry that moves people on a daily basis.
We just had to retool our whole building maintenance and cleaning programs and be ready to make a quick call. If there is a closure, we can make that closure very brief.
The end goal? Moving quickly to keep customers and employees safe.
Part of the strategy was, maintaining through our crews how we can maintain a safe environment for the public inside.
After a slowdown in the summer, travel is starting to bounce back.
And as we started going into the fall and the holiday season, we saw that those numbers pick up quite a bit. And really, I hear a lot of optimism that American will probably look at Tyler as maybe adding even more flights to the schedule to bring us back up to that pre-COVID level, which is really, really good.
Completed airport improvements like a newer, longer runway have paved the way for larger planes to land at Tyler Pounds, leading to the potential of new airline customers and new destinations for East Texans.
We opened the runway, and it wasn't too long after that runway was open and published that we were able to work with Frontier, and they began their service. With this improvement that was made, we can take those Airbus aircraft all day long.
The airport is ready for growth to take off once again as the travel industry starts to get back to business. If you have questions about how businesses are faring here in East Texas during COVID-19, I'd love to hear from you. Email me anytime at abaker@cbs19.tv.